twin sister for the pursuit of excitement every other year and sister swap identity and the men around them never found out. But only this time the exchange of the sister just before the foot and outside the new boyfriend to go to the dashing sister to replace her at work just after work and found that the sister's boyfriend came without waiting for her reaction is a kiss I miss you. Sister instantly confused hastily excused to go to the toilet to call her sister to ask her what to do. But the sister was not anxious at all and told her not to panic, saying that in fact, he and his boyfriend had long broken up just a week ago. My sister always look at the cell phone and chat with others and ignore the feelings of her boyfriend Kevin. So Kevin and she had a fight and then broke up and left. Sister told her to put on a show to get rid of her ex-boyfriend. At first, her sister felt bad, but the next moment she hung up the phone. So she had no choice but to do it. But Kevin thought she was trying to resist and was still angry at him. So he pulled her into the car and drove her home. And then he confessed his love for her. Now the sister completely do not know what to do, not only even forget to say no words but also just now the kiss began to think of the imagination. Because since she was a child, her sister has always been more attractive. And the boys she likes are always taken by her sister. So she has been single for more than 20 years. Now she felt like stealing from her sister and this feeling was so good that she was torn. However, the next morning, sober, she called her sister to ask her to come back soon to deal with their own cannot replace her. However, in order to be able to continue to play with her new boyfriend, the sister lied that their car was stolen and could not return to the sister to continue to pretend to be. The sister was so worried that she didn't have to work for her anymore. She collected a bunch of stimulants and smelled them for 2 hours, and then when she got to the boss she kept sneezing. The boss thought she had a contagious disease and told her to go home for a rest. So she managed to get out of work. But I didn't realize that the male colleague, who had a crush on my sister, heard about it and chased her straight to her home, insisting on cooking her a big meal to make up for it. Just when the sister did not know how to refuse, Kevin suddenly also came to the door to see a strange man in the house. He instantly misunderstood the situation. My sister tried to explain, but Kevin got angry and left. Now she panicked how to explain to her sister in case she came back. I did not expect just an hour later Kevin actually came back on his own and brought a bunch of ingredients to personally cook for her to eat and actively apologized for all his misunderstandings. And her sister accepted his kindness as if she was possessed. I thought the crisis was finally over. And then Kevin suddenly realized she was reading a book. But he remembered that she never reads books. She explained that she had just bought a book and that it was purely for work. So Kevin was reassured. But in the middle of the embrace, his sister suddenly noticed that her clothes were hanging on the chair. You know, her sister never wears sportswear, so it would be a total disaster if she was exposed. While Kevin went to get something, she hurriedly copied the clothes to think of where to hide it. But she was still a step behind. Kevin was very puzzled and said, "How come I've never seen this dress before? I bought it new. I bought it new." And she managed to get out of it. That night, Kevin was kind enough to put her to bed, which was the first time her sister had ever felt such warmth. The next day, Mei woke up and looked at Kevin, who had spent the night on the couch, and hurriedly covered him with a blanket and cooked breakfast. When Kevin woke up to see the sudden, very surprised that his girlfriend really changed, now so good to him. From then on their relationship has become more intimate. When Kevin asked her out, her sister, who never wore makeup, would start to dress up and think of ways to please him. She was so happy that she completely forgot that she was pretending after all. On the other hand, her sister suddenly